in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
All right. Ready? Number 2. Check.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
Tour now from the gun. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down.
All right, go. Ready? Out!
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Tua setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. Spins out of one side. Down to the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Young Hui Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
3rd and long for him here. Pass brought in by Watson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
To throw here on 1st down. Well, the defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. They knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Ready, team! Cover 2. Cover 3, kick. Cover 3, kick. Out!
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Hey, get set. Ready.
Tua out of the pistol. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard
line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They run the counter to HN. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, McLaughlin. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Falcons going with a dime package here on 3rd down. And air it out on 3rd. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Another score here in this 1st quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 21-zip already. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts at the 9. Escapes the defender. Oh, and he eats the hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to work they go after the interception. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be second down.
25-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And we put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10, or under Robinson. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. And this one is launched downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So second down coming up. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On second down, Robinson. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Got to figure out this third down here.
Ready, shot? Wait, Chief! Wait! Out!
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh, the football's loose! And the Saints grab it! Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
They'll start the drive with Achane. Have him gain up a handful there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Gain 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Already know I got on go. Money calling got go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
Working now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Setting up to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Caught for big yards on the right side. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on first. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints making a one-score game in the first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Tagovailoa on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a good five. Brings up second and 5. At the Saints.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here's Tua again. Short pass brought in. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Saints 14. Younghoe
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
At the 46-yard line.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Looking to throw here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. He's going to run for it. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he has the first down for the moment, but we all see that flag, and depending on which way it goes, could wipe away that 4th down conversion. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
All right.
Tua now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 15-yard
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Finds him on the crossing route. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but should have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Falcons.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Flush down out to his left. And he's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Solo left Zion.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Sends this to the end zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
Hey, get set. Double one. Ready, G.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Complete, it's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
20, ready. Ready, T. Hey, 21, TA. Corner, long.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Solo left. All right, come on. Watch it. Ready, G. What's it? 21G. Hey. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa again. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Falcons get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21.
Younghoe Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by going to be set up with first and goal after that INT.
You can feel them, Kate. You can feel the convoy. They're rolling. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
All right, go ahead, go, go, go. Ready.
They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Ready.
Throwing now, Tunga Vailoa. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they'll be left with third and goal. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
Not deterred by that pick, he's thrown again. That one is incomplete, couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. That'll bring up second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going deep this time. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Ready. Solo left. Ready.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got second and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Shotgun snap now to Tunga Vailoa. Who should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down. From the gun, it's Robinson. He's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
And the Falcon first down.
On play action, here's Tunga Vailoa. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta, first down.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Tua off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Kool-Aid with history there defensively.
Ready, G, with it.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Saints have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds his back. Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Motion a receiver left. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Hey, 21
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Tagovailoa trying to get here on 2nd down. Nakua here, he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
44-yard line.
All right, with Robinson from the pistol. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
The Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Going play action, Tagovailoa. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. They go play action with Tagovailoa. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On third and goal, it's Tagovailoa. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Here's Tua again. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built himself up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over till it's over.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is out past their 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. As I imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season.
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, here's Tua. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
44, ready.
They bring Wilson in motion right. Tua now from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, shot.
Now a toss play for A.J. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to try and throw it here. Here's a screen for Achane.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Cowboy.
Here's Achane up the middle. And the run will not work. He is shoved to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Going to pass it here. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Running back sent in motion.
Solo left Zion. Watson, Oscar. Out.
First down, time to Vailoa to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Turbo 1, high. Hey, 21, T8. Out.
To the air yet again. Tunga Vailoa. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
a gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Sticking in the air. It's Tunga Vailoa. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Iona Saker.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Big gain downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Reed now to kick this one away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
44, ready. 22.
Shotgun snap. They get to Robinson. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have 1 more play left in the game that's already decided.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. 21G. Hey.
Tunga Vailoa on 1st down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb.